I just kind of want to clear some things up from the last video. Um, like, I know people get buried like in mausoleums and like in those um, above ground like tombs and stuff, and inside where they have like a family. It's not a mausoleum, it's like actually in the graveyard, but only like a family is buried there. I know that, but like as far as like a whole cemetery being above ground, hell to the motherfucking no. That is not okay. Excuse my language, but that shit freaks me out, scares me to death, and I don't want to ever go to New Orleans, Louisiana. I don't want to go to that state, period, ever, knowing that. And I'm sure it's not the whole state. It's probably just this area in New Orleans, but I don't give a damn. And then on top of it, they got voodoo. No. But, I didn't really mind the voodoo, even though that's some freaky shit, and that's some shit I don't ever want to deal with. And that's probably why I don't date Haitians or Jamaicans, because they do all that voodoo shit. They all crazy. They'll kill you in a minute. But the dead people being buried above ground with voodoo, hell to the no. No, ma'am. It's one thing to be in the mausoleum or in a family tomb or in a single tomb or whatever, but a whole cemetery above ground, and then in a city that has voodoo, no. And they could offer me $1 million to take a trip there just to go on Bourbon Street. Hell no, I ain't going. I don't ever want to go to St. Louis. I don't ever want to go to New Orleans. I don't ever want to go. But is St. Louis the same? I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know where the hell St. Louis came from. But I don't ever want to go to New Orleans. I don't even want to go to the state, period. I don't want to be anywhere. I don't even want to go one state over from that state. I don't want to be anywhere near it. That is some bullshit. And I want to clear something about the show. It's about police officers in New Orleans, catching criminals and stuff like that. But they also tell you stuff about the city and stuff. But, it's about them as their lives as police officers, catching criminals and stuff. So, yeah, I want to clear that up. It's not about the police officers, like, when they're off work. They show little clips of what they do off work, but it's really about, them as police officers. They show them catching criminals and all that. But yeah, this is what they talking about right now. So about to get back to it, but I don't ever want to go to New Orleans. Period, point blank in the story.